Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up. Yeah. Make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up. Yeah. Make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up. Yeah. Make 'em bag it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em bag it up. Yeah. Make 'em bag it up.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah.
Make my day. I'm rocking and you're yawning, but you never look my way. I'm licking down your darling in every single way. Get back and don't come in, my homie Tretch is on the way.
This ain't got can't boo, watch your head and shoulder. Brother older, bold enough to fold yo, I told ya. Afraid of what I made and play no buzz, a funky fit, so say inflation check. But that music
We
ain't a
up
monkey
to
man.
naughty triggers from the Grill Town, Ill Town. Come after with Phil.
Welcome to AmazeAbility Al Fresco 2021. We're so glad you're here. AmazeAbility Al Fresco is Bridgeway Academy's signature fundraising event. This event raises funds to support the staff, students, clients, and families of Bridgeway Academy. I'm Brad Wilson, and I'm going to be your host this evening. I'm also a Bridgeway Academy dad. My daughter is a student here, and it's been a great place for her to learn and grow. I wish I had more time to describe how life-changing Bridgeway Academy has been for my family. But suffice to say that their knowledge and expertise is equally matched by their care and compassion for children with special needs and their families. We've truly been blessed. If you're new to the organization, let me tell you a little bit about Bridgeway Academy. Bridgeway Academy was founded in 2005 as Helping Hand Center for Special Needs. Our two founders, Abby David and Aaron Neely, were both operating private therapy practices here in Central Ohio. They were each working with children with autism and developmental disabilities and thought there had to be a better way to serve these kids than what their families were currently getting. Over a glass of wine or two, they created the idea that would become Bridgeway Academy, a place where each child is nurtured and accepted as their own unique selves. A centralized place where professionals could collaborate and work together across educational and therapeutic disciplines to help children achieve their goals. Since then, Bridgeway Academy has been on a mission to inspire the potential and celebrate the ability of every child. Today, Bridgeway Academy serves more than 300 families across 10 Central Ohio counties and 30 school districts. You'll hear more from Abby and Aaron later in tonight's program, so stay tuned. While you're waiting for the program to start, there's a few things you can do now to support our work. First of all, you can share this live stream with your family and friends and invite them to watch and learn more about the ways that Bridgeway Academy is impacting the community. Imagine if each one of you were able to get 5 of your friends to view and donate tonight. We could get support for Bridgeway from all over the world. Number 2, click on the link in the description to check out the online event portal. In the portal, you can register your credit card, if you haven't already, to bid on silent auction items, buy raffle tickets, participate in the wine pool, or make a donation. If something catches your eye, get your bids in now. The silent auction will close at 10 p.m. All of the bidding and donating is happening tonight through this portal, so even if you're at home, we hope that you'll still participate. All of the funds raised will support the staff, students, and programs of Bridgeway Academy. This year's program is full of engaging speakers and fun interactive activities. We'll start with remarks from Abby and Aaron, where you'll hear an update on our exciting year in Bridgeway Academy's move into their new home. Virtual attendees, if you purchase a sensory kit, be sure to have it near you as our occupational therapists, Brooke Scott and Marissa Amondi, walk you through the interactive and sensory activities. If you don't have a kit, that's okay. You'll still enjoy hearing about the ways that they use sensory techniques to help our students and clients get ready for learning. We'll also be giving our first ever Bridge Builder Awards to 2 amazing state representatives, Representative Erica Crawley and Representative Laura Lanise. Bridgeway Academy's favorite auctioneer, Chris Davis of Auction, Ohio, will be joining us for our annual Impact Auction, so be sure to register your credit card and get ready to give. Or get a jump start on our giving now by visiting the event portal. You can start anytime. After the program, we'll be joined by musical guests Honey and Blue with their full 5-piece band. You will not want to miss that. We'll be live from the new home of Bridgeway Academy in just a few minutes, so don't go anywhere. See you soon.
I don't think in my mind that it was ever going to happen. We were hearing about COVID and we were hearing about possible shutdowns, and I remember thinking this isn't going to be real.
Personally, I remember feeling extremely nervous and agitated. I obviously wanted to follow the recommendations of the health advisors, but I also knew what was coming was not really going to meet the needs of our kids.
You have kids who line up at the door with their backpack on Saturdays and Sundays because they want to be at school, because there's structure and there's so much love and support there.
So we kind of reshifted our focus to, okay, now we actually have to close our doors and move into something different that we've never experienced before.
Bridgeway really stepped up in terms of, teachers having to learn new technology very quickly. Everybody worked and just collaborated. That's a big word, I think. Collaboration and support was huge during that time.
Our teachers would share some of their Zoom videos with us and took some screenshots of what they were doing. The image was of this particular student laying on the laptop. You could see just that confusion of why can't I get through and reach out to you. You could tell that they just really missed that routine and being in the building with their teachers and therapists. There was an immediate sense of relief with our parents when we announced that we were going to be able to come back in person. The first day of summer camp was really a celebration for so many. We heard our parents doing the countdown over social media and knew that they were so ready for some sense of normalcy for their kids.
That day when we got to open up and we got to see the kids for the first time, there was so much pride. We had signs and we were like, we welcomed everybody back and we were outside, and it wasn't, oh my gosh, there's this big bad thing out there called COVID. It went away as soon as they walked through those doors.
It's just amazing. The new building at Alum Creek is it's a dream.
Our kids are all coming back together and under one roof here. We thought a lot about our families when we were looking for our forever home. We didn't want a stale facility. We didn't want an office building. We wanted a place that looked like a school and felt like a school. And we've had so many ideas for our future. Typically, our program for preschool starts at 3 years of age, but we're talking about a program starting at 18 months. And we just announced that we went to a 12 plus program. And so now we have a space where all people are welcome.
This new building is just a culmination of so much hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and dedication.
As I'm walking through the building at Alum Creek, I'm like, this is what a school is supposed to look like. It just feels very polished, very professional. I can't wait for the kids to get in there and see it. They're gonna love it.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to AmazeAbility Al Fresco. Woo! Can you all believe that we are finally here? This is so exciting. Let's make some noise. Woo!
Perfect.
That's perfect. I'm Abby David.
And I'm Erin Neely, and we are the co-founders and co-executive directors of Bridgeway Academy. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. If you're joining us virtually, welcome. We are so glad you're with us. If you're watching on Facebook, be sure to share this video with your friends and family and spread the word about our organization. Leave an emoji in the chat if you're excited about what's coming up later. And if you're watching from outside of Columbus, let us know where you are. It's so exciting to be able to engage both in person and virtually this year with folks from all around the world. As you just saw in the video, we've had quite the year. Raising capital, renovating this building, and reuniting our primary and secondary programs back together as one Bridgeway just a few weeks ago. And on top of everything, yes, it deserves a cheer. As you just saw in the video, we did it all during a pandemic. Thank you to the Strategy Group Company and Jordan Oler for putting that wonderful video together, which summarized our year so beautifully.
Our theme tonight is exploring the five senses. You may have noticed some boxes on your table, and each box was carefully decorated by one of our Bridgeway Academy students. We know they're really cute, but we're going to ask you that you hold off on opening it right now. Our occupational therapists have a great presentation for you later this evening focused on our senses, and we'll give you the cue when you can open those boxes.
And as we begin our program tonight, we'd like you to take a moment and close your eyes and think about what you've been smelling, tasting, hearing, touching, and seeing since your arrival at AmazeAbility Al Fresco. If you're joining us from home, let us know where you are or what you see around you.
We hope you enjoyed tasting the delicious food and drinks provided by our event sponsors. But we want to go a little more abstract for a moment and highlight the taste of success that happens each time a student achieves one of their goals or smashes expectations that others may have put on them. Nothing tasted better than we moved into this facility where we can all be together.
There are so many smells at Bridgeway Academy. Sometimes some interesting ones, but tonight we're going to focus on the more pleasant smells. We've smelled fresh paint and sawdust as we prepared the Alum Creek facility to open for our students and families. We smell fresh air on our new play spaces and the smell of freshly cut grass when our acres of green space are mowed. And soon we'll smell flowers and fresh herbs in our education and therapy gardens.
Over the past year, we've gone from seeing nothing but screens, from virtual learning to 200 tiny faces on an all-staff Zoom meeting. Finally, we are able to all be together to see each other and our students and clients in person and face-to-face every day.
There's also so much to hear at Bridgeway. Learning, laughter, singing, joking, sometimes even while using a speech-generating device. Our music therapists fill our classrooms and therapy spaces with beautiful music. And sometimes we hear our students and clients making their first verbal sounds or saying words like mom, dad, or I love you for the very first time.
Finally, we are touched every day by our Bridgeway Academy community. Our staff who work tirelessly to inspire the potential and celebrate the ability of our students and clients. We are touched by our families who entrust their beautiful children to Bridgeway Academy and support us in so many ways. We are touched by our students who work so hard and achieve so much. And we are reminded that we are touched each other in important ways. In 2020, we tragically lost a member of our student body, Katya, who was loved by so many of us. Graduating senior Noah decided that for his senior project, he would build a memorial garden for this young woman who touched his and all of our hearts in such a meaningful way.
By being here today, in person or virtually, you are a part of our community. You make an impact on the sounds, sights, tastes, and smells of Bridgeway Academy, and you touch the lives of those that we serve. We thank you for joining us, and we hope that you'll give generously during tonight's impact auction and all year long.
Now it's time for important thank yous. None of this would have happened if we didn't have your support for the last 12 months. Special thanks to the many sponsors of tonight's event. Sound sponsors, the Huntington National Bank and Wright Pat Credit Union. Movement sponsors, the Croft family and Resch, Root, Phillips, and Graham. And our tasting sponsor, the Strategy Group Company.
Our picnic sponsors tonight are the Christensen family, Contractors Incorporated, Swing State Strategies, the Watson family, and White Castle Management Company. Our sensory box sponsors, Red One Realty, Albert Weicker, blah, 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 and virtual sponsors, Equitable Mortgage Corporation and Plentiful Philanthropy from Greg and Sharon Steele. And thank you to all our partners and in-kind sponsors. This list can be found in tonight's program. We hope you'll support them all year long.
Thank you to our host committee this evening, Leslie, Albert, and Mark Weicker of Albert Weicker, LLP, Bridgeway Academy's Occupational Therapy Department, Bailey Hanley and James Nolan, Kevin and Rhonda Johnson, Jordan and Libby Oler.
We'd also like to give a heartfelt thanks to our Board of Trustees who believe in our vision for Bridgeway Academy every day and help to support us during an extremely challenging year. And last but certainly not least, thank you to our staff who are in the room, our PTA, and our volunteers for tonight, and for the PTA for putting together 4 beautiful raffle baskets. You definitely don't want to miss those. A special shout out to Heather Watson, Rachel Pekarsky, all our PTA parents, and each family who donated towards the raffle. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Let's give all our supporters a round of applause.
Now, please welcome tonight's MC and a Bridgeway dad, Brad Wilson.
Thank you, Abby and Aaron. What an amazing group of people that have come together to make this all possible tonight. As I said, I'm Brad Wilson, and my daughter is a student here at Bridgeway Academy. I'm sure happy to be here with you tonight, and I hope you are too. So to prove that you are, make a lot of noise right now. Honk those horns. Scream! There you go. Well done. I was a little nervous about asking for noise, but thank you. Thank you. If you're watching virtually, we're happy you're here too. So leave an emoji in the comments to let us know that you're here. Just keep them clean. Whether you're physically present here on property today or joining us virtually from home, you'll have the same opportunity to bid on auction items, buy raffle tickets, participate in the wine pool, and donate to the impact auction, all of which will raise critical dollars to help students and families across the educational and therapeutic services that they need to thrive. You can do all of this through our event website, which is linked in the chat and in your program. If you haven't already logged in, take a moment to do so now. And remember, the silent auction closes at 10 p.m., so get those bids in. If you can't find this stuff, ask a staff member and they'll help you find it. This year, the raffle will remain open throughout the weekend, closing on 6 p.m. on Sunday. So you can tune in on Monday to the Facebook Live at 12:45 as Abby and Aaron draw the raffle winners. If you can't tune in, that's okay. We'll notify you if you've won, and you can arrange to pick up the basket that way. If you're watching virtually, register using the link in your chat, and you can too bid, buy, and donate. That's the theme. Look in your chat. Abby and Aaron already talked a little bit today about the beginning of the program, but it's been quite a year for all of us, including Bridgeway Academy. The fact that we're here tonight is only because of the hard work and dedication of the Bridgeway community. Tonight, we'll recognize 2 very special people who helped make Bridgeway Academy's renovation of this new building possible with our inaugural Bridge Builder Awards. The Bridge Builder Award recognizes outstanding leadership and support for the education of children with developmental disabilities. This year's honorees are 2 elected officials who have worked tirelessly in support of Bridgeway Academy and its mission to inspire the potential and celebrate the ability of every child. The representatives will be introduced today by Bridgeway Academy trustees, so please come to the stage. Chris Capitosto and Bailey Hanley. Let's welcome Chris to kick this off.
Good evening. My name is Chris Capitosto. I'm a Senior Vice President and Enterprise Fraud Director at the Huntington National Bank, a proud sponsor of tonight's event. I'm also a member of Bridgeway Academy's Board of Trustees. For over 150 years, the Huntington National Bank has earned a reputation for strong community involvement and supportive civic leadership. Huntington believes that developing relationships and investing in local nonprofits and charitable organizations builds healthy and vibrant communities. We are proud to support Bridgeway Academy. Tonight, we honor 2 members of the Ohio House of Representatives who were unflinching advocates for Bridgeway Academy through the state of Ohio's 2020 capital allocation process. With their help, we were able to secure $1 million allocation, allowing us to close the gap on our Phase 1 fundraising and construction. Tonight, we thank them. I have the great privilege of welcoming State Representative Erica Crowley from Ohio's 26th House District, the very district in which this beautiful building stands, as a Bridgeway Builder honoree. Originally from Youngstown, Representative Crowley's family reflects the diversity, successes, and struggles of families in Ohio. She was sworn into the Ohio House of Representatives in Ohio's 133rd General Assembly, January 2019. Representative Crowley has spent much of her life making a difference by serving others and giving people a voice through her service in the U.S. Navy and in her work advocating on behalf of children and families at Cuyahoga County Job and Family Services, YMCA Head Start Early Start Program, court-appointed special advocates for children, and the Black Child Development Institute. We are grateful to have Representative Crowley joining us this evening and proud to award her this Bridge Builder Award. Representative Erica Crowley.
Wow. Thank you so much. It is an honor and a privilege to be here with you tonight. I am truly grateful to be recognized, even though the work that I do in the State House is just because I love children. As you said, I have been an advocate for children and families for much of my career. I am a mother of twin girls, one of who learns differently as she has a diagnosis of ADHD. So I understand the challenges and how much it means to find an educational home that is able to wrap their hands around families and children and bring out the best of them, understand their capabilities and their uniqueness. When I went into the State House to be a voice of the neighbors in my district, which we are in the 26th House District, it was only because I understand from a personal perspective of the challenges that families face in this district. And so I have never come in looking for any awards or acknowledgement, but it is nice to know that there are people out there who understand the work that we do and how hard it is to advocate at the state level to bring resources back to the district. And I've been happy to support Bridgeway from the time that they purchased the building and now moving in to support the children and families here. So with that, I just want to say thank you so much. It is an honor, again, and a privilege to be recognized, and I will continue to advocate on behalf of children and families. I want to say thank you to the board and to the staff and to the families and all that you all do to make sure that children that you care for can really thrive. So thank you.
My name is Bailey Hanley, and like Chris, I'm a member of Bridgeway Academy's Board of Trustees and a member of the host committee for tonight's event. I am also the Business Development Coordinator for Wright Pat Credit Union, and we're proud to be a sponsor this evening. In the early 1930s, workers at Wright Field in Dayton, Ohio, decided to chip in 25 cents a week to help an ailing coworker and his struggling family. Recognizing a great idea, they later took a quarter each payday to create a fund for fellow workers who might also need help. It was called the Sunshine Fund. It was this shoebox of money that evolved to become today's Wright Pat Credit Union. Our story is about the power of people working together to help one another and become stronger as a whole. We are a proud supporter of Bridgeway Academy. Tonight, I have the distinct honor of introducing to you State Representative Laura Lanise, who was sworn into the Ohio House of Representatives in January 2017 and is in her third term representing Ohio's 23rd House District. Representative Lanise currently serves on the Armed Forces and Veterans Affairs, Civil Justice, Financial Institutions, and Rules and Reference Committees. She is an active volunteer in her community, having served on the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Committee, the Grove City Writers Group, and as the council liaison to the Grove City Chamber of Commerce. It is my privilege to welcome Representative Laura Lanise to AmazeAbility Al Fresco and to present her with this Bridge Builder Award. Representative Laura Lanise.
Thank you. And first, let me say Bridgeway Academy knows how to throw a party. So especially in a time of a pandemic, you've really figured it out, and it looks like everybody's having a great time. I'm really, really happy to be here. When Abby and Aaron first started advocating for this facility, I thought it was going to be a very difficult road to get here. And for us to be able to accomplish this, we get a lot of requests. And it's always hard to say no, but I can't imagine anyone saying no to children, especially children with special needs and children with developmental disabilities. That's impossible to say no to. So Representative Crawley and I worked very hard to make this happen, and I will tell you that you're very fortunate to have her as a representative for this area. She is very passionately committed, and you will see a lot of work from her to make sure that you guys get everything that you need. I would also like to thank Jordan Oler. He's with Swing State Strategies. Not only is he a parent here, but he's also another passionate advocate, and it's only when you make a lot of noise that you can make a lot of good things happen. The parents here, you have always advocated for your children, and you can see your success in creating a facility like this where your kids will run here and can't wait to get here. And I can imagine how it warms your heart so much to see them come into this facility and to know that they have found their home. That's all any of us wants for our children, to see the smiles on their faces, to know that they're gonna have friends, that they're gonna have parents, other parents, teachers, facilitators who are here for them. And so anything that we can do to help move that needle for you, please don't hesitate to ask, because it's only by asking that you will receive. So I'm so honored. These kinds of awards, they do mean a lot to us. We put them up on our shelves. We get to tell everybody else about them. We like to show them off when people come to our offices. So they really do mean a lot to us, especially when they're as pretty as this one. So thank you for everything that you have done for us, and please, again, don't ever hesitate. My office is always open. Let me know what we can do for you. Thank you.
See here. All right. Get to the page. Well, thank you, Representatives Crawley and Lanise, for the work you do. As a parent of a child going here, I can't tell you how happy we are about this new facility. Thank you so much. Now it's time to switch gears a little bit, because it's almost time to break open those sensory boxes on your tables there. Tonight's theme has been exploring the 5 senses, and this theme has been a special connection for Bridgeway Academy. You see, many kids on the autism spectrum have sensory processing differences. I know my daughter does. They may take in too much sensory input or not enough. It can make it difficult for them to focus on and keep a calm state of mind and be ready for learning. So at Bridgeway Academy, our occupational therapists are the specialists in helping children and clients regulate their sensory systems to set them up for success. They're going to share some of this work that they do with you, or with their kids, here with you tonight. But sensory regulation is just one of the areas that our OTs work on with students and clients. Occupational therapy is an important part of each student's development at Bridgeway Academy. It's defined by the occupations that make our life meaningful, things that you and I take for granted, like handwriting, daily living skills, work, education, sleep issues, play, leisure, and social participation, all things our kids struggle with mightily. We have 2 of Bridgeway Academy's own OTs here tonight to walk you through this interactive part of the program. Please welcome Marissa Amandi and Brooke Scott.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brooke.
And I'm Marissa.
And we are both occupational therapists here at Bridgeway. We are very excited to get to explore the senses with you all tonight and see what that really means for each of you. So at this time, go ahead and start to get your sensory boxes out in front of you so that we can go through the items and the senses together one at a time.
All right, we're going to start off by asking you all a simple question. Do humans have 5 or 7 senses? If you think it is 5, please raise your hand, or virtual audience, drop a number 5 into the chat box. Okay. Anybody who thinks it is 7, please raise your hands, or drop a number 7 into the chat box. If you chose number 7, like the whole OT department out there, you are correct. So let's take a look at all of these senses through the items that are in your sensory boxes. All right, so first, we would like everyone to take out their piece of gum and start chewing, if you would like.
So bubblegum has to be the sense of taste, right?
Well, actually, no. We are going to start with a sense not as commonly known. It is the sense of proprioception.
Oh yeah, proprioception. That is a person's awareness of their joints, muscles, and position in space. So tell us how that relates to bubblegum.
Well, crunchy and chewy foods, like the bubblegum that's in your box, can be alerting for individuals. The pressure and heavy work that your jaw feels while chewing on these types of food, also known as proprioceptive sensory input, helps to slow your body down and your brain to focus on what's in front of you.
Yeah, I feel it.
Right. For example, an OT may recommend to parents and teachers the use of gum for a specific student in their classroom to improve focus and attention to their seated classwork. Who here feels like you may use gum to help you focus at work or in another environment? Okay. Virtual audience, if you feel like it helps you or doesn't, please put a thumbs up or thumbs down in the chat box.
Also, chewing items like gum work on improving strength and coordination of the tongue, jaw, and lips, which are used for eating, drinking, talking, and more. One way to test out these oral motor skills is to blow a bubble. Do you guys think you can blow the biggest bubble? Try it out now and challenge your neighbor to a bubble blowing contest. Feel free to take and send a picture using the hashtag Al Fresco 2021 to show off your skills. Gum was way too hard for me to blow a bubble, so if you're getting one, props to you. All right, so a candle and votive should also be included in everyone's sensory box. So it is now time to take those out and give them a sniff. And if you'd like, go ahead and use the matches on your table in your box to light your candles for your table.
I'm like literally shaking.
Oh no. Got it.
All right, so by now, everyone should have smelled various scents. Different scents can solicit different sensory responses. For example, lavender or chamomile promotes relaxation and calmness, while smells of citrus, peppermint, coffee, and rosemary can be energizing for individuals.
Ooh, and that is why the smell of coffee in the morning wakes me up.
Mm-hmm.
So hypersensitivity to smell is a common challenge for individuals with sensory processing differences. This is something therapists keep in mind when treating their clients. For example, wearing your favorite perfume or cologne to work may be too overwhelming for somebody, inhibiting them to perform their best during classroom tasks or therapies. So all of our virtual attendees, feel free to drop an emoji in the chat box to show us how you like the smell of your candle.
All right, we are going to move on to the next sense, and we're going to do this by playing a quick game. So I would like everyone, without looking, to reach into your box with one hand and pull out a small container of putty. Can you do it on the first try without looking?
Got it.
Wow, Brooke, that was so fast. You must have a great sense of tactile discrimination, which is a component of the sense of touch.
So another component of touch that OTs address often is tactile defensiveness, which is a term we use to describe someone who has a sensitivity to touch. This individual may avoid messy textures such as Play-Doh, or they may dislike the feeling of certain fabrics, making it feel very uncomfortable to wear different clothing. Feel free to take out your putty and see how you like the feeling of it on and around your fingers.
Squeezable items like the putty, Play-Doh, or other squishy toys can also provide sensory stimulation for individuals. They can be useful tools in channeling excess energy by providing proprioceptive input to your fingers and your hands, similar to how the gum does for your mouth and your jaw. A result of channeling this excess energy is an increase in attention for students during school, work, or play activities.
Another purpose of squeezable items include the development of the small muscles in your hands and fingers, providing us with fine motor strength and coordination. These are necessary for daily tasks such as handwriting, clothing management like zipping, buttoning, tying your shoes, and more. Make sure to check out your noise putty and your hand exercise cards that are included in your boxes. So for our next sense, can we get a drum roll, please?
Guys, a drum roll, a good drum roll. Let's go. Woo, I'm excited. What's coming?
Just by hearing a drum roll, we get excited to know what's to come. The auditory system gives us the ability to listen and make sense of what we hear in our environment. Our auditory system helps us to determine which sounds are important and which sounds we can ignore.
So now it is time for all of you to take out your egg shakers to test your own auditory preferences. Let's be mindful and wait to shake them until instructed. Why, you may ask? Well, because one individual could be under-responsive to sounds, craving loud noises to feel stimulated, while another individual may be over-responsive to those same sounds, benefiting from headphones or wishing they were in a quieter place.
Auditory sensory input can be alerting or calming to an individual. So some sounds that can be calming are classical music, nature sounds, or repetitive sounds like the egg shakers or a metronome. So these strategies are beneficial for when a person is upset or overstimulated.
On the other hand, alerting sounds can include drumming, louder, fast-paced music, and clapping. These sounds may be used when an individual is tired, understimulated, or having trouble focusing. At Bridgeway Academy, we might use sounds to alert or redirect a child back to their school task by shaking something close to their ear. An egg shaker could also be used as a metronome to keep a consistent pace for a student to stay on task.
All right, so let's try them out. Shake your egg shakers along with us to this beat. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, cool. You got it. All right, so now we want everyone to shake them as fast as you can as we count down from 5. All right, ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did all of that noise make you feel excited, anxious, worried, or calm? Virtual friends, send us an emoji and let us know how that made you feel.
Think about some of your favorite songs and how you feel when listening. Do you want to go to sleep to the sound of a babbling brook or rock out to banging drums? Use hashtag #AlFresco2021 and let us know. All right. Now, I need everyone to stand up. If you're sitting, stand up. Spin around one time and sit back down. Now, you may be asking why I just made you do this, but by doing this, you are providing your body with vestibular sensory input. Vestibular input plays an important part in connecting our body to the physical world. Using our ear receptors, vision, and feedback from our muscles and our joints, Our body is able to tell where we are located in the environment, whether we are standing still or moving around. The vestibular system is the foundation in which all other sensory systems are developed, and it allows us to participate in everyday life tasks, school or work activities, and while we're out in the community.
So occupational therapists use movement through play during their therapy sessions to help integrate the vestibular system. They include therapeutic activities like swinging, jumping, spinning, rolling, and yoga. So some movement may be really fast, and others may be slow and purposeful.
Try out the yoga cards included in your sensory box to see how your brain and body feels and responds to different movements. Can you take the extra challenge and do these yoga positions with your eyes closed? You can try it out now, or you can wait, whatever you guys want.
Oh, that's a good one down there.
Ooh, yes. Nice.
Nice work.
Thank you.
All right, to demonstrate the effects of our next sense, we will need Bridgeway's wonderful directors to come up to the stage.
All right. Okay. Yes. Get your sour warhead.
Oh, are you going to need that for me? Sure, thank you. You're welcome. Okay.
All right. So we are going to have each of you face each other up front and put this candy in your mouth at the same time. The challenge is to see which one of you can keep a straight face for the longest while maintaining eye contact. If you guys have looked in your boxes, you know what candy it is. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
Set, go. Wow, she's
doing good.
Erin's doing much better than she was in practice.
There's some noises coming out up here if you guys can't hear.
Yes, I think we're done. We're tapped out. All right, so we're still going to vote. Audience that is here with me, please vote by clapping or honking your horns for who you think won. Virtual audience, please vote by putting an A for Abby or an E for Erin in the chat box.
You can still vote for me.
All right, so who thinks the winner is Erin? How about Abby? Woo! Wow. All right, so per the audience vote, I think it's pretty obvious that Abby won. But since they are our bosses and Brooke and I would like to stay on their good sides, we're going to call it a tie.
So if you haven't picked up on it already, our next sense that we're going to explore is taste. You guys are free to stay up or head out. All right. So our tongue receptors can distinguish 5 types of taste: salty, sweet, sour, bitter, and umami, which is savory. So when our tongue receptors taste something, that information goes to the brain, which organizes and processes what we're tasting. When an individual has difficulty processing sensory information, this could bring about behaviors such as avoiding most foods that have an overwhelming flavor and texture, or seeking foods with a high flavor profile, such as sour warheads or very spicy chicken wings. So go ahead and take out your warhead for the next challenge. Pick a friend and try to keep a straight face while maintaining eye contact. See who can last the longest while eating it.
Brooke and I are going to do it too, so everybody's got to do it.
See how much of a contest this is. I don't do sour well. All right, is everybody ready?
We can cheers our warheads. Ready? Okay, let's go.
Cheers.
10?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's good.
So Brooke has to go spit hers out. But I'm going to tell you some more about taste with the sour warhead in my mouth. So, food textures aside, some individuals who seek high flavor profiles may eat a warhead and think it just tastes like a fruity lifesaver. Other individuals could eat something as simple as a green grape and get the same effect we get while we're eating a sour warhead, therefore showing how uncomfortable eating simple foods may be for them. One role occupational therapists can take part in is feeding therapy, which works on desensitizing individuals to adverse food tastes and textures. Okay. So, we're on the last sense, if anybody was counting. But last but not least, we have the sense of sight. So you all may be familiar with how vision works, but we, of course, are here to take it to another level.
So the sense of sight, also referred to as vision, is the ability to look, interpret, and react in our environment based on the things that we see. Difficulties with vision can affect daily tasks, such as being able to navigate through rooms of your house, going to a new place for the first time, or even smaller scale tasks like handwriting, typing, doing chores and daily living tasks like plugging in your vacuum, putting on makeup, putting toothpaste on your toothbrush, or even locating the items in your shower.
Just as with many of the other senses we talked about tonight, what we receive through the sense of sight can be calming or alerting. Fun activities like blowing bubbles, or for our students to go into the sensory room and see the bubble tube, may be calming options and may improve visual attention before they are expected to sit down and complete a seated work task. Glow sticks, sparklers, and other light-up toys like the spinning top that is included in your guys' box may alert the eyes and stimulate your sensory systems. So, who can get their top to spin the longest? Who can blow the biggest bubble before it pops? Take a moment to challenge your neighbors and make sure to post any photos or videos you have with the hashtag #AlFresco2021. Ooh, nice
Still
job.
spinning.
Oh, okay, I won't challenge you.
All right. That was a good one. So as you are finishing up playing with your tops and bubbles, we would like everyone here and at home to start to get out your sparklers and glow sticks so we can take a moment to light up the night with our appreciation. We were so excited that we got to share with you just some of the things we as occupational therapists do and to celebrate you and all that you guys do for Bridgeway Academy. So go ahead and light those sparklers.
Woo! Yay!
Thanks, guys.
Woo! Thank you all so much. Cool. Wait, we got it. Yep. Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to raise some dollars? Woo! Oh, I need a horn check and a light check and a little bit more noise than that. Are you ready to raise some dollars for Bridgeway? I'm going to hand this off. It's probably a really good idea that I do that. It is certainly my pleasure to be back. It might be a little bit different, but that's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to start auction or impact auction. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, this night, you have the opportunity, friends and family of Bridgeway Academy, here with us in person and out there in the virtual world, the opportunity to donate dollars that will directly impact Bridgeway Academy's programs, students, clients, and families. We want to hear from you. We want to see your generosity translate to dollars that will touch the lives of so many children and families. And so, ladies and gentlemen, right now, those of you in our in-person audience here tonight should already have received a text message with a link to our Impact Auction donation portal. If you did not receive a text, the log-in instructions are on the screen behind me or to my right. For our friends at home, the link to the donation portal can be found in the chat. If you've already registered through this website, great. If you haven't, it just takes a moment, and you can do so right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to call out dollar amounts that correspond with the amounts in this online portal. When I get to the dollar amount that is comfortable as a point or a donation amount for you, just click Donate Now, that Donate Now button, and process that transaction through the app. There is also an other option if you wish to donate an amount other than one that I call. Once you've donated, here we want to make some noise tonight, okay? So once you've donated, we want to hear from you and we want to see you, right? We want to know. We want you to be able to experience the touch that you'll impact on the friends and the families and the students at Bridgeway Academy. So I want you to make some noise. I want you to, in the virtual world, I want you to light up the chat with emojis. I want you to let the world know that we're all making an impact here tonight. So I want you to do that as we go through that process. Honk your horn, flash your lights, put emojis in the chat, and do it all, okay? There's a thermometer. So we're going to track where we're going. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time right now for a little bit of a cheer. Well, I need a little bit of an applause because as I came up here tonight, the impact auction, as it has already started, has raised $11,000 already. $11,000. We've got to start, ladies and gentlemen, but we've got some ways to go, okay? So don't forget, no matter the amount, the donation matters. No matter the amount, it makes a difference. It does. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to say we're here because it matters, right? We're here because it really does matter, okay? It really does matter. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, at the first level that I'm going to ask for, and I need you to put this in the chat when you give it this level. I need you to honk some horns and turn some lights on and make some noise. But at the first level that I'm going to ask for at $5,000 is the here level. Contribution of $5,000 will support all of the sounds of summer at Bridgeway Academy. During our summer program, we hear squeals of delight as children slip down our water slides and laughter fills our playgrounds. Make an impact at the $5,000 level and we'll hear the sound of your car horn in the air, or drop an emoji or a comment in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for $5,000 donations right now. I'm looking for $5,000 right now, ladies and gentlemen. Some donations at that level. Do I have any here tonight? Honk the horn, flash the lights, put an emoji in the chat at $5,000 that you would give that amount of money to make a difference, to make an impact. Anyone here tonight? Then at the next level that I'm going to ask for at $3,000 is the smell level. At this level, your $3,000 contribution could help us take care of our gardens, lawns, and playgrounds, all of the smells that come with nature on our 23-acre property are supported by your generous gifts, and that gift of $3,000 will make a difference. So ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'm looking for some $3,000 gifts. I'm looking for some horns to honk, some lights to come on at $3,000. I got one back here. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. We got $3,000 in the back. I see the lights. See the lights and I hear the horn and we know the impact. Anyone else here tonight at $3,000? Anybody else tonight at $3,000 that would give at that level to make an impact? Anyone else here tonight? Online, keep in mind, you that are joining us in the virtual world, whether that's Facebook or that is YouTube, make sure that you also give. Do we have someone that maybe made a donation to the left? I'm not sure. They're really, really happy, but that's cool. $3,000. Ladies and gentlemen, give those a round of applause that gave it $3,000. Show them that you appreciate and that it matters what they do. At the next level, at $1,500, right? At $1,500 is our C level, not SEA, by the way. $1,500 contribution can assist Bridgeway Academy with all its technology needs at a time when seeing a screen couldn't have been more important. From smart boards in our classrooms to Chromebooks for our Google Classrooms, your contribution at $1,500 level makes seeing believing at Bridgeway Academy. Let's hear some car horns, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see some emojis in the chat box. Let's see some messaging. I'm looking for some folks that would give at the $1,500 level. Anyone here tonight at that level at $1,500? Anyone virtually online at a little over $100 per month that you'd give at that level, that you'd give up something that you value greatly for something that you value more. That's why we're here, right? Anyone else at $1,500? Anyone else at $1,500? Anybody else? Then, ladies and gentlemen, I see the lights back here. Appreciate that. Give a round of applause. We've got a $1,500 donation in the middle. We just got a $5,000 donation online. Give it up. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Making an impact. It happens one gift at a time, and it doesn't matter the amount of the gift. That's the beautiful part about it, right? We have the opportunity tonight, everyone that's here, everyone that's online virtually, to give at the level that is meaningful to you to make a difference, and that's what we're looking for, right? Doesn't matter what that level is. It matters that we all participate at some level. So give them a round of applause at the $1,500. Show them online, make a little noise so that they can hear the one that gave the $5,000 online. We appreciate that. Next level, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,000 is the touch level. At about $80 a month, I'm going to ask that you give up your Starbucks budget. I'm going to ask you to give up something that you value for something that you value more. At about $1,000 a month, that contribution will touch the lives of students at Bridgeway Academy in so many ways. From transportation expenses associated with our community job-based program to the new curriculum for our classrooms, your contribution touches our hearts. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. I need to see some emojis online. I need to hear some horns. I need to see some lights at $1,000. I hear it back here. Give it up. Thank you at $1,000. I need to see some lights. I need to hear some horns at $1,000 or make some noise. Anybody else at $1,000? At that level would give $1,000. Anybody else? Right here. Thank you very much. Anybody else at $1,000? Put that in. It's on the app on your phone. You know how to get there, right? If you don't, we'll help you out, right? Come up and see somebody up here. Anybody else at $1,000? Then give those folks a round of applause at that level. Show them that you appreciate what they do. Give it up. Ladies and gentlemen, at the next level, $500 at the vestibular level in a post-COVID world. We hope to welcome back into our buildings our community partners, partners who help our students move like Ballet Met Columbus and Momentum, or move us with words and stories like our friends at Thurber House, so your $500 contribution may assist us in making these invaluable opportunities available at Bridgeway Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see a lot of lights. I want to hear a lot of horns at $500. Do I have anyone here tonight? Do I have anybody online virtually that would, in that world, in your world, go ahead and make that donation at $500? I see the lights back here. Thank you very much. 2 sets of lights back here at $500. I see another set of lights to the right, I do believe, at $500. Anybody else at $500? Honk the horn, shine the lights if that's the level at which you're able to give and want to give. That you want to give, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the key to it, that you want to give. Anyone else? Honks and chats right now. Keep in mind, the level doesn't matter. It's that you give that does. So give those folks a round of applause at that level. Give it up for them that gave it at the $500 level. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 2 more levels that we're going to ask for, so we need you to get ready. Online, I encourage you online. We need your help right now at the $250 taste level. We want you to help us savor the taste of student success with our financial support, your financial support at the $250 level. First words. First bike ride, first successful potty. We taste the success at Bridgeway Academy every day, and your support makes a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, at $250, anyone here tonight that would honk the horn, that would shine the lights? Carol, where are we at right now? We got $1,500. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate that. We had $1,500. Give it up. That's what we're here for. $250, ladies and gentlemen. That's the level that I'm at. Anyone else here tonight? I see some lights back here at the $250. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyone else at the $250 level? Anybody else online tonight? Anyone else in the virtual world out there that would give at that level? We want you to do that now. We want you to put an emoji in the chat. We want you to text in the chat. Let us know that you're supporting Bridgeway Academy. Then, ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause at the $250 level. We only have one more to go, and we want to make sure that we all have the same opportunity here tonight. Ready? $100. Proprioceptive level, $100. Every dollar makes a difference at Bridgeway Academy. Your $100 support will support all of our educational and therapeutic services, supporting our mission to inspire the potential, celebrate the ability of every child. And that's key, isn't it? We are here to inspire the potential and to celebrate the ability of every child. That's where we make the impact. There's where Bridgeway Academy is very, very important. They need us, folks, and we need them. So at that level, I'm looking for some horns, and I'm looking for some lights, and I'm looking for some emojis. I'm looking for some text. Anyone here tonight at $100 that would give it that level, honk the horns, shine the lights. Anyone at $100? Someone back to the left, thank you. One light back here, thank you. I appreciate that. Horn back there, thank you. That's it, $100. It makes a difference. Anybody else? I hear a horn to the right. Anybody else at the $100 level that would give it that level tonight? Anybody else at that level? Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause for giving at that $100 level. Thank you online. Thank you to our virtual partners tonight. Thank you that you were here virtually as well and made an impact for Bridgeway Academy. We want you to understand the impact that you made tonight. I don't have the numbers. I don't yet. Your support will directly impact the lives of children and families, and we can't thank you enough. This donation portal, this is key. This donation portal is going to remain open through the weekend, and we'll announce a final fundraising tally from tonight's event early next week. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you very much for doing what you do. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Give it up for Bridgeway Academy. Let's hear some horns and let's see some lights if you're out there tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for your donations tonight, for your support of Bridgeway Academy. Please don't stop, and please don't stop sharing. If you've got relatives and friends that support special causes for kids with special needs, people that maybe are dear to your heart, that have the heart to give, please share and tell them all about this. I tell you that my daughter's been so affected in such a positive way by Bridgeway. The words that have come out, her ability to make decisions that make sense to her, but also make sense to others, her ability to tell us what she needs. Everything that we have seen has happened since she's been at Bridgeway Academy, so please do support. We really appreciate it. Okay. Now that the business part of our evening is out of the way, we do have a special treat for you. Our original plan was to have this group perform in person at our 2020 event. As you well know, that wasn't in the cards, but we did have them perform virtually when we pivoted to the digital format that year. They once again performed for us virtually during the Giving Tuesday telethon in November. Well, the day is finally here when we can be in person once again, and we're so excited to have their full band here with us here this evening. Please welcome Honey and Blue.
about you, like they know all about you. When you get down and doubt you, and when you tip it on the sea, yeah, they talk about it. Cause they can tip on the sea while you talking about it. Talk about it. When you get elevated, they love it or they hate it. You kiss up on them haters, keep getting funky on the sea, and you know about it. They trying to take all your dreams, but you can't allow it. Cause baby, whether you're high or low, whether you're hot or low, I gotta tip on the tide. I gotta tip on the tide, baby, baby, whether you're high or low, whether you're hot or low, I gotta tip on the tide, I got to tip on the tide, and I'm still taking on it. See, I'm not walking on it or trying to run around it. This ain't no acrobatics. You either follow or you lead. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I keep on blaming the machine, but I'm talking about it. Talking about it. I can't complain about it. I gotta keep my balance and just keep dancing on it. We're getting funky on the scene, yeah, you know about it. Like a star on the screen. Now, baby, whether you're high or low, whether you're high or low, I gotta tip on the tide, I gotta tip on the tide, baby, baby, whether you're high or low, whether you're high or low, I gotta tip on the tide, I gotta tip on the tide, get it, boy. I tip on alligators and little rattlesnakers, but I'm another flavor, something like a Terminator. Ain't no equivocating. I fight for what I believe. Why you talking about it? Talking about it. Some calling me a sinner, some calling me a winner. I'm calling you to dinner, and you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, you know about it. You can rock or you can leave. Now, baby, whether you're high or low, whether you're high or low, I gotta tip on the tide, I gotta tip on the tide, baby, baby, whether you're high or low, high or low, I gotta tip on the tide, I gotta tip on the tide, and I'm still tipping on it, and I'm still tipping on it, Thank you so much. We are Honey and Blue, and it is a huge, huge honor to be a part of this evening. We're just tickled to be here this evening. Oh, we also heard right before we came on, there was, I hope this is correct, a $25,000 donation. So that's super exciting. Yeah, give it up. Feel free to honk along, clap along. Let's get into it.
for the chance to love. With my heart says, like I know it's sure, know it's sure. I'm looking for someone to hold me and show me that I am the one thing that missing. I'm
me that I am the one thing that they're missing. I'm looking for someone to tell me that I make them so happy. And where I've been. Could that be you? Could that be you? Could that be you?
So tell me what it feels like, when it feels right. Been waiting for my whole life, my whole life. So tell me what it feels like, when it feels right. Been waiting for my whole life, my whole life.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you so much.
That's Stephanie Amber on the vocals. Make some noise.
I just wanna know where you go, when you start to leave. How should talk to me? 'Cause nothing's right when you leave.
No answers, that look on your face. I tried time again, but you won't.
Let me in, just let me in.
I can't take the space around us when you float away. I'm drowning. Oh. can't explain. It's like the wave you sing us on to breathe. You say that you're fine, but I can see this distance I made. You said more than me, more than me. And if I could, I would erase it. I hate the way I get, so I leave. Where do you go when the going gets tough? Where do you go when it feels like too much? I wanna know. No one should be lost and stay all alone. You're not alone. And I can get lost sometimes. I know you'll always find your way back to me. And I can get lost sometimes. But I know you'll always find. I know you'll always find me. And I can get lost sometimes, but I know you'll always find your way back to me. And I can get lost sometimes, but I know you'll always find your way back to me. Where do you go when the going gets tough? Where do you go when it feels like too much? I wanna know. No one should be lost and stay all alone. You're not alone. Where do you go when the going gets tough? Where do you go when it feels like too much? I wanna know. No one should be lost and stay alone. You're not alone.
Thank you guys so much. This is a beautiful night, and we're just very happy to see all your beautiful faces or partially see them. This next song, I am 100% sure almost everyone here will know, so please feel free to sing along, dance along, all that good stuff.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby,
just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. Don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. Babe, don't you know that Thank you, guys. It feels very, very good to be on stage, to be with our best friends playing music, so we hope you guys are having an amazing time. Thank you. It's socially distanced, but it's a fabulous event. I'm so happy. This is a song about falling in love with yourself. I hope you guys like it. It's called Picture Perfect.
Should be the time of my life. Instead, I'm broken hearted, wondering why you stepped out on me. Why you stepped out on me. We were the picture perfect couple. Take down a photograph and crumble it up like you did with us, yes. Like you did with us, oh yeah. But it's alright, I'ma make it through this tonight. Don't know what you're losing this time. Ain't gonna never find another like me. It's alright, I'ma make it through this tonight. Don't know what you're losing this time. Ain't gonna never find another like me. So oh, 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 oh. My life don't need no picture perfect. I want someone who is worth it. I know I deserve it. You're the first time in my life. You're just a chapter in another. Turning the page on all the drama that you feel with every line. Yes, filled with every line. Oh yeah, yeah. It's so oh, 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 oh.
another like me. It's alright, I'll make it through this tonight. Don't know what you're losing this time. You'll never find another like me.
Everything's feeling better since the day you left. See, I'm lighter now, lighter now. I got a new love, it's been said that you can't love another till you love yourself. See, I'm wiser now, wiser now, yeah. Say it's alright.
It's alright.
Say it's alright.
It's alright.
Say it's alright to have a good time. 'Cause it's alright. Oh, it's alright. Now listen to what a beat.
Listen to me.
And kinda tap of your feet.
Tap of your feet.
'Cause you got soul. And everybody knows that it's alright. Oh, it's alright. When you wake up early in the morning, feeling sad like so many of us do, have a little soul, think how you go, and surely something's gonna come to you and say that it's alright.
It's alright.
Say it's alright.
It's alright.
Say it's alright to have a good time. 'Cause it's alright. Oh, it's alright.
Thanks so much, everybody. I'm hearing the horns. I like it.
Yes.
It's the
It's the new way of clapping.
it's a new way of clapping.
Yes.
That's right. Thank you.
I just want to say this is such an honor to be a part of this evening. We don't take that lightly. Thank you so much, Bridgeway, for having us. We really believe in what you guys are accomplishing, and we're just so honored to be a part of this. So thank you so much. We're going to keep playing for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is one of our songs off of our first album, and it's basically if someone ever tries to make you feel small, you just got to stand up a little bit taller than you did before that. They're gonna get in your way. They're gonna make it so tough. When you got something to say, it's in a honey hot shop. But your time is no doubt, babe. You gotta keep your chin up. With all the beauty and brains, there ain't a heart you can't touch and go. Oh, you're a superstar. Don't let nobody tell you you're less than you are. And they can say what they want to, but all they talk don't mean it. When you better than a bad mother, shut your mouth. Now listen to me now. Let's go. You're gonna have those days. You're gonna wanna give up. But hear my words when I say that you are more than enough. There's no mistaking your shine, babe. You're best at keeping your glow. With all the beauty and praise, you told me still in the show. Woo! Oh, you're a superstar. Don't let nobody tell you you're less than you are. And they can say what they want to, but all they talk don't matter. When you better than a bad mother, shut your mouth. Listen to me now. Adam, darling. You're gonna have those days. You're gonna wanna give up. But hear my words when I say that you're more than enough. Hey. Oh, you're a superstar. Don't let nobody tell you you're less than you are. And they can say what they want to, but all they talk don't matter. When you better than a bad man, shut your mouth. Thank you so much. Thank you.
David Swank on the keys.
came in through the window, 'cause I boarded up the doors, and I didn't want to love you, no, but I didn't have a choice, no. Was a mess, I confess, I thought I knew what was space. Such a pro with throwing walls up, hiding feelings in my chest. You know you put up quite a fight, I pulled away, but you held tight. You held tight. You came in through the window, 'cause I boarded up the doors, and I didn't want to love you, no, no, but I didn't have a choice. I'd heard of that good love, didn't think it could be mine. Then you came along and changed my mind. You never swayed, never lost sight. I'm not afraid 'cause you held tight. You held tight. And you came in through the window, 'cause I boarded up the doors, and I didn't want to love you, no, no, but I didn't have a choice. Yeah.
So happy where we're at right now. My feet can barely touch the ground. I'm grateful that the walls came down, baby. So happy where we're at right now. My feet can barely touch the ground. I'm grateful that the walls came down, came down. Hey. So happy where we're at right now. My feet can barely touch the ground. Grateful that the walls came down, baby. Yeah. Happy where we're at right now. My feet can barely touch the ground. Grateful that the walls came down, came down.
You came in through the window, 'cause I boarded up the doors, and I didn't want to love you, but I didn't have a choice. You came in through the window, 'cause I boarded up the doors, and I didn't want to love you, but I didn't have a choice. You came in through the
Happy where we're at right now. You can barely touch the ground.
'cause I boarded up the
Baby, that the walls came down, baby.
I didn't want
Happy
to
where
love
we're at right now.
no,
You can barely touch the ground. Baby, that the walls came down, came down, down. Happy where we're at right now. My feet can barely touch the ground. I'm grateful that the walls came down.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for dancing. That just made my heart so happy. Thank you guys again for having us. In case we hadn't mentioned this, I don't think we've actually said this once. We are Honey and Blue, and it's been such a pleasure to be with you beautiful folks this evening. We only have a couple more for you, but we really appreciate being a part of this, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, thank you very much.
saying that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come in. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Oh yeah, and I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. Oh yeah, and I just don't wanna stop. Never too much, never too much, never too much. Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, came too late, the boss is so demanding. Opened the door up, and to my surprise, there you were standing. To go to work to hustle for another dollar. I'd rather be with you, cause you make my heart screaming harder. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that I am winning. We've come a long way, and yet this is only the beginning. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Oh yeah, and I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. Oh yeah, and I just don't wanna stop. Never too much, never too much, never too much. never too much.
Thank you so much. Once again, we are Honey and Blue. We are so happy to be here at Bridgeway. We have one more tune for you. It's kind of a medley, so it's kind of like 3 tunes in one, so we hope you dig it. Thank you again for listening, and thank you for your generous hearts, and we appreciate you.
Quick announcement, if someone is missing a Honda key that has a tile to it, we found it. It'll be right over here in the green tent if anyone's looking for it. Okay, now music.
Can't be quoted in the breeze, cause the breeze ain't flowing like me. Hold up. You don't need to hold up. And I can show you how it seems, what it is, what it truly might be. Nothing that you know of. You don't need to hold up. I'm so able to be on. Take drugs and make it up, way up where we are. Space shuttle Elon, time we the waste much. When we wake up, then I have our cycles like Celine Dion. Catch you if you can, but you never catch me. A whole lot of yes, I am on the way up with no exit plan. I already left in the Jeff Doe land. You the time is ticking. Take a ride, get inside. This is highly different. I'm talking fly with the pilot will. Can I mind my business? Why you trying to give you something that your eyes can witness? Oh, too close. I don't understand why you're doing the most.
Just give me the night. Alright, tonight. Give me the night. Alright. Whenever dark is falling, you know the spirit of the body starts to come alive. When the day no way. Oh, yeah. They say that women treat you fine on Broadway, but looking at them just gives me the blues. How you gonna make some time when all you got is one thing done, and one thing done won't even shine your show. Hey. Say that I won't last too long on Broadway. I catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say. But they're wrong, I know they are, 'cause he can play this here guitar. I won't wait till I'm stuck on Broadway. I won't wait till I'm a star on Broadway. We're about to leave you guys for the night, but I have to introduce this amazing band. I like your enthusiasm, man. I'm into it. Let's make some noise for Mr. Adam Darling. Let's make some noise for Anais Reynolds on the bass. We gotta introduce the man himself, the legend, Willie B. The professor, beautiful David Swank on the keys.
Make some noise for Stephanie Amber, holding it down.
We are Honey and Blue. Thank you so much, Bridgeway. We love you guys.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you guys so much. Have an amazing night. We really appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate you coming out tonight. Thank you for supporting Bridgeway. Thank you for staying to the end. And thank you for your donations. Thank you again for also to all of our wonderful sponsors who made this event possible and for everybody who donated. Virtual attendees, if you joined us from home, thank you. We hope you had a great time and learned something new. The live stream will be up on social media and on Bridgeway Academy's Facebook page after the event is over. Please share this with your friends and help spread the word about Bridgeway Academy's mission. If you won an auction item, you will have received a text message notification that you've won. If you're a winner, wave down a volunteer and we'll bring your item right to you. Remember, the raffle is staying open until 6 p.m. on Sunday, April 25th. These baskets are worth hundreds of dollars, so we want you to buy your tickets. Tune into Facebook Live on Monday at 12:45, where Abby and Aaron will draw the winners. If you can't tune in, as I said before, it's okay. We'll let you know if you won. Please use the exit lane nearest to your parking spot area. Watch for pedestrians and yield to other vehicles. You can hit a goose if you want to. We have too many of them around here already. If you need an Uber, a Lyft, or a cab, our rideshare station is in front of the building to your right. You may leave your car in its parking spot overnight and stop by tomorrow to pick it up if you need to. The rest of you, please drive safely and have a great night. Thank you.